do headline number 4. And according to Modern Retail, Champs Sports is about to open its largest store yet. Next weekend, Champs Sports will host the grand opening of its newest retail concept, Home Field, a 35,000 square foot store in Southern Florida, complete with an indoor multi-sport court. The store will carry more inventory and plans to host sporting events to meet the needs of today's modern athletes. Other features of the store and include, quote, a Champs Combine, end quote, a virtual reality machine that measures customers' wingspans, vertical height, leaps, and agility, and of course, the always popular smoothie bar. And are you liking this concept? What do you think about this?
I don't like it. I think this is a classic case of monkey see, monkey do. Champs Sports, owned by Foot Locker, they saw that Dick's is doing this big rollout with their, outdoor stores and their full Dick's sporting goods concepts. And I think that they felt like, well, if it's working for Dick's, then it should work for us, which is not a good strategy. I think when I'm thinking about the power of a retailer like Champs Sports, I would be emphasizing my time and resources on, number one, the less sexy things of what is my assortment? How do I have track of my inventory? How do I know exactly what's in my store and what I can get to people that day? Because as a sporting goods retailer with physical stores right now, your number one asset is being able to be the place where I can go within that hour to get what I need before that game. And I think that, they are tying into the community here. They're trying to, let people in the community use the sport court that they built there for practices and things like that, which I think makes sense. Like, always tying into the local communities is an asset. But I think I would just be focused on those core components, not creating this like spectacle of a place. I'd make sure that you have inventory so that when I come there to get a baseball glove because my kid lost it and we're on our way to the game, that you have that baseball glove, or that I know when I can get it and how I can get it quickly. So I do not like this move by Champ Sports. I think it's just trying to be like,
so you think this is distracting?
You think
it's distracting essentially to them?
Yes.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I actually think this concept, I would actually go a little bit further too. I might even go on a rant here, but I think this concept's dead on arrival. It's DOA. And the reason I say that is the smoothie bar. Like the smoothie bar and the digital interface. Like, it's like, okay, what digital interface can we put in that maybe makes sense that no one will use ultimately? But the smoothie bar is the big tell for me.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah, because everyone is doing them as the part of these experiential concepts.
Okay.
And I can tell you from having run a couple stores, I won't say which concepts, but having run a couple stores at Target with these kinds of concepts in them, no one uses them.
Yeah.
You don't want to have a smoothie in your hand while you're shopping for things. Like, it's just not something you want to do. And ultimately, like, it just gets really hard to run. And the other part I don't like about it is, from an organizational perspective, now you have to have somebody dedicated at your headquarters to running the smoothie bar at this one store.
Well, this one is going to be run and operated by a local operator. So this is like an extension of their local
operation. I know, but you still have to have somebody managing the contract and the expectations around the contract. And you've had to build the infrastructure to put that in. And I think they're going to rue the day when it comes back down to it. Like, why did we put all this infrastructure in for a smoothie bar when it doesn't really produce us any additional revenue in the long run? So that makes me think they're just, to your point, they're trying to mimic something here, 30,000 square feet, which is nowhere near the size of what Dick's has got going on with their concepts. And so, like, I just don't think it's going to work. And it just seems kind of misguided to me.
Yeah, I agree. Just focus on getting more product in your store that can better, like, learn what your people, your customers around you need, and really focus on making sure that is what you can provide them. They can come there, they can have a successful shopping trip and leave. Plus, like, they're also doing hit classes. Like, how does Champs figure that they have the authority? Lululemon, yes, go for it. But like, I'm not going to Champ Sports to go to a weekly hit class. I'm sorry. I might
wear my starter jackets, Champ Sports, to do a hit class. I mean, but that's kind of what the connotation is, right? Like, it's like, I mean, left over from me from like 1990 when I used to go to Champ Sports. You're right. I have no idea what the youngins are thinking about Champ Sports.
They're trying a lot there. Trying too much.
Seems like it's too hard.